Raider Nation, stand up. Let's just get this party started. I ain't got time for preliminaries. You know what I'm saying? You know how we start. Raiders. What up? Raider Tea time. What's going down, people? Raider Nation. Let's do what we do. But before we start this nonsense, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Come talk to your boy. Yo, for all nations and every nations, whether it's this side or the other side, the best side or the other side, come talk to your mans. I appreciate everybody that comes and checks out the channel, comes, sits down and listen, has conversations, whether with good, bad, or indifferent. I am here for all that football. You know what I'm saying? So, as we know recently, Tom Telesco has been let go. Now, I ain't gonna be sad and say, or mad and say, I was disappointed that he was let go. Why? Yes. He brought us Brock Bowers, #1 tight end in the game on the 13th pick. He brought us Jackson Powers-Johnson in the 2nd round. He brought us DJ Glaze in the 3rd round. So he brought in the 3 starters automatically. But this is my problem. You also brought in Gardner Minshew. I feel that you've also talked AP into starting Gardner Minshew. Why AP listened to you, I have no idea, but that's what I feel. This is my whole premise with that. When AP had Chip Kelly on his interim year, him and Chip Kelly were on one accord. They did everything. If AP said I needed A, B, or C, Chip Kelly did everything possible to help him build his roster. And they were on the same premise. They had the same mission and dream. Tom Telesco and AP were not brought in on the same dream, which means they did not have the same goal. And I believe Mark Davis has a true ambition goal in mind and what he wants to do with everything. Wait. Let's fix this up because y'all looking a little sideways. There we go. Let's pick that. Yeah. There it is right there. Okay. So with that being said, I also believe that Tom Brady, yes, I spit his name out of my mouth every time I speak it, is doing everything in his power to try to make us in a real established place, which is to be seen. At this point, I'm on a wait and see scenario. Now, with Telesco gone and the head coach gone, they clean house to make this a 1-2 punch combination. Whoever they bring in as coach will also have to be in line with the GM. But I also believe that Tom Brady is going to be the president of operations, which means that it's going to go Tom Brady, GM, coach is going to be the order in which the Raiders will be run from this point forward. I also believe that Tom Brady will not be announcing no more. If he does, I will be surprised because it feels like he is in full foot mode into changing this organization completely around and bringing some things on. I also believe that AOC most likely will be the starter coming next year. If they do not bring in a veteran quarterback. I do believe they are going to draft a quarterback, but Tom Brady is about developing and not throwing in. So I believe if we don't bring in a veteran quarterback and AOC is the backup to the veteran quarterback, it's going to be AOC, then the quarterback we draft, whether it's the 1st or 2nd round, is going to be behind that person to develop as we start to bring in this new age of Raidership. This is not the Belichick way. This is not the Patriot way. This is still going to be the Raider way. I will not see it any other way, so don't even come at me that way. Now, out of the coaching candidates, I've put out there that I am actually interested in Pete Carroll. Hear me out. I know some of y'all is like, what in the Lord having name? Pete Carroll started as a head coach for, fortunately not, the New England Patriots. It did not work out. He had 2 losing seasons and went to USC and turned USC into a college powerhouse. I mean, a full bona fide, dominating every year in the championship series all the time. Powerhouse. He brought us Reggie Bush. He brought us all these quarterbacks. He brought us all the things that you would want in a USC program. Well, with everything going on, Pete Carroll jumped back into the NFL and came to the Seattle Seahawks, creating the Legion of Boom, Russell Wilson, and got 2 Super Bowl appearances with a championship trophy on his shoulder. Yes, Pete Carroll will be 74 if we start him. But as I said, I feel we need a coach with experience, because starting with a rookie coach right now, based on what I just seen you do with AP and Tom Telesco, you are not in the patient waiting mode. You are in a division with 3 other championship caliber coaches with quarterbacks already solidified. Outside of Bo Nix, who is a rookie quarterback who will be having 1 year of experience going into a second year next year, you will have Herbert, I want to say it's 5+ years. You will have Patrick Mahomes, 7+ years in your division. And these are 2 quarterbacks, or now looking like 3. We're waiting to see on Bo Nix, that are going to be a championship caliber, all being in the playoffs this year in the entire AFC West, except for the silver and black, which is why I'm with that. I'm hoping with that being come, we get Robert Saleh as our defensive coordinator. I would love to have him. Now, if we go rookie coach to the silver and black, I would not mind a defensive coordinating coach for the Detroit Lions. I know everybody wants Ben Johnson. This is my problem with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was brought in and took over as an intern when he got the OC position, when the head coach of the Dan Campbell, fired his offensive coordinator after a 1.5 years of bad coaching. So he was an intern coach as an OC. Then they brought him in as the full-time coach, and he has done great things with Jared Goff, with that offense, with the trick plays and everything that's out there. Great offensive mind. But as we know, and as we have seen, not everybody is equal. I know we got the coach for the Minnesota Vikings, the coach for the Rams. They have shown their capability of being quarterback whisperers and creating dynamic offenses. Sam Darnold's looking like a freaking genius. Stafford is doing things on top of the world right now, but Stafford was always a good quarterback. That was never his issue. But Stafford could never elevate Detroit the way Dan Campbell and them have elevated the coaches of that particular side. So with that being said, Ben Johnson is looking like the mastermind, the genius, the big dog, the one that's walking around the planet. But that is just too easy of a hire. And it's not that it's just easy. I'm suspect, homie. I'm sorry. I am suspect of Ben Johnson coming in as the offensive mind for the Raiders. I would, if we go rookie coach again, let's bring in a college head that has established himself the same way Pete Carroll did with USC, to show that he can do the thing. Because at least with the college head coach, he has already got a pipeline to half the people we're going to be recruiting and drafting into the Raiders coming out of college, which means he knows the ins, the outs, the goods, the bads, the uglies, and this, and the indifferent. So I wouldn't mind that. I would like to keep Patrick Graham as our defensive coordinator, but I don't think he's going to stay. I believe he's going to go to the Cincinnati Bengals or another job, because I believe Tom Brady and gang are going to revamp the entire staff where everybody is on one accord, his accord. You know what I'm saying? So we will see as this goes on, Raider Nation. Like I said, this is going to be an interesting offseason. Playoff football is in full-on effect. We just watched Notre Dame go to the next round, the championship round of the playoffs. Leonard is looking like a star, but I'm in love with that running back. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, Love. Oh my God. If you saw that 2-yard run that man did. I know everybody wants the Boise State running back. He is a generational talent. I wouldn't mind him in round 1 and picking up one of these quarterbacks in round 2. But if we do get a quarterback in round 1 and find our way to push our way up to the in the first round to get one of these Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward, then I would not mind Love, because I don't see the Boise State running back coming out of the first round and into the second. So I wouldn't mind us picking up Love. Because I say we need quarterback, running back, or running back, quarterback. Then that'll 1 and 2. Now, what we do 3, 4, 5, and 6, let's do it. We got defensive tackles. We could get corner. We can get, but I feel like we are 2 offensive pieces away from actually being a solidified team with a couple of players from the O-line. But I think we'll handle that a little bit in free agency. But until then, my friends, we'll see where we go and how we get down and what we roll with. Raider Nation, stand up. Hang with your boy. The shield is tight because you know I hold on right. And you know what we do around here. AP, I still hear you, boy. Ray.